Did you just say facelift?
I did.
Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Old Vinny's here. Welcome to the Crafter After Show, and be sure to welcome the crafty sidekick, Shenanigan, on the other side.
Hey guys.
We're glad to be with you again this morning for the Crafter After Show, where we get to talk about whatever we want to talk about, because we usually do. You'll get to see some of the things that people have sent in to us in our Across the Miles segment. You'll also get new product and new information that'll be available for you, and you get to hang out and just
What happened
be
there?
here. Anyway, Maymay, what's up?
I'm going to try to fix Shannon.
I look up and I've turned into a little green blob.
You did. The color went wacky, didn't it?
Oh, I look better.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. We still have some work to do because the camera's crooked, but
Well, I mean, I can kind of like,
if you sit sideways,
that's it sideways.
they're going to be like, what happened there last night? What happened? This is why we were not here, because Shannon's room is crooked. It kind of looks like when you're on like a radio show and they have like a satellite office. You just need some
I'm in a
earphones like you're in
satellite
another
office.
room or something. That's funny.
I'll put my AirPods in.
So hello everyone, I'm glad that you're here today. We are going to be showing you, let's start with Across the Miles, and then, so did you come here because the title says Maymay got a facelift, and are you disappointed? Are you like, you paid for that?
She's such a goob.
You paid for that? It's not me that got a facelift, it's the website that got a facelift, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. It's still healing, just like any facelift, okay? Nicks and tucks take time to heal, so we're still in the healing process, and we'll get there. The truth of the matter is we haven't given the website a facelift in...
Ever?
Well, not necessarily ever, because I want to say the first time I built it, and then I found a theme that I liked and changed it. But I want to say it's been at least 10 years since I've edited my website, and to be honest with you, it was showing, and it was bad, and I apologize. The trick is this: I just haven't had time to work on the website, and we didn't have time now. We just said it's time. That's all we can do, and we'll talk about this when we get to it. But that's where that came from. So let's do a little Across the Miles.
So for those of you asking about us being on in the morning, this is only a today thing, pretty much, because of what we thought was going to be inclement weather last night. We moved the show to this morning instead of last night, and then turns out we didn't have any weather, praise the Lord. But either way, so we're with you today, this morning, instead of last night.
You said like you were waiting on that. Okay, I'm opening this right now because I've had these staring at me since we got them, and I am ready to do this. Look at this cute psychedelic card.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Let me go to the right.
This cute
one.
psychedelic card.
Sidetrack. Oh, that is cute.
Willow. Oh, I haven't read this. Oh, and it's not to me.
Oh, well, then I guess you can't read it.
Okay. Please give Maymay and all the mug rugs, as you wash them, they will solve. Okay. Oh, Maymay and all. Please give Maymay and all the mug rugs. So she made us mug rugs. This is from Patty, and let me show y'all what they are. So the reason I have been wanting to open them so bad,
Jelly Belly!
is because
Sorry.
God is good. Okay, it's because of the Jelly Bellies. And now we can open them. So, we're excited now. Okay, so let me show you what mine are. Mine are cocktail classics.
Debbie, the alignment punches are on order, and I hope they will be here
classics. Are
any
all of
day.
them? Oh, they're not all. Shannon, let's see what yours are. So I love a mug rug. If you don't know what a mug rug is, this is what they are. They're basically coasters. And to be honest with you, I really needed a new one because last night I got a new table from Rustic Relics, and Missy made it. She hand did it, and she told me that I need to make sure I use coasters. Bigger than a coaster, but smaller than a placemat. On the perfect size for snack time. I'll keep your surface free of cut rings and crumbs. Use me to hold your coffee or tea with a snack on the side. To keep me clean, just toss me in the washer with cold water and dry on low. Perfect.
Love it.
Perfect. So there's old Vinny's. Here's old Shannon's. Hers doesn't say old Shannon though. Hers says Shannon. Look how cute it is.
It's
And you
so
got
cute.
20 flavors.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, we're probably stealing Vinny's because I think mine are the same as yours.
I don't think you're stealing.
I think we are going to steal them because I think I'm going to try them.
I think old Vinny stole your gummy
No, I
lifesavers.
didn't. They were left on my
You
desk.
did steal my gummy
That means
lifesavers, so
if it's on my desk, I can eat it. I'm sorry.
that's not
If
how
you
that
left
works.
them on there, that's your fault.
If I brought Brussels sprouts into your office,
I would not eat them. I throw them in the trash can.
but they would be mine, so you wouldn't eat them.
What is
See
that?
his face.
Sausage rolls.
You ate my gummy lifesavers.
You left them on my desk. I thought that
You can
meant
eat
they were
those.
for me. How long these been here?
Okay,
brought 'em this
so
morning.
Shannon and I got 20 flavors. These are fantastic. I love Jelly Bellies. I also love these mug rugs. They are perfect. I'm so excited to have that. It actually matches my table very well,
So,
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
I'm
pretty.
excited about that. So there's yours. Also,
Yay.
good color for you and a good color for you, sir. All right, Vinny's Jelly Beans are called Cocktail Classics. And they have gin and tonic, margarita, mimosa, mojito, Moscow Mule, pomegranate Cosmo, pina colada, and strawberry daiquiri. The sad thing is, I don't know what half of these are supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of
mean,
know what a pina colada should taste like. I've had a mojito. I've had
a
one of
daiquiri.
those. You've had a strawberry daiquiri?
Uh-huh.
I've never had a Moscow Mule.
Is there margarita?
There is margarita. We know what that
Oh.
tastes like. And I've never had gin and tonic. Maybe. I don't know. And you can tell we don't really partake, y'all. Can we try them?
Of course.
Yeah.
We
I
do
don't
not
mind
partake.
sharing.
They're not
in it,
mine,
so
yeah.
Let's just see.
They're not mine. Yeah.
Shannon's like, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
I want to try gin and tonic.
So how do you
What do you
know?
want to try?
Huh.
I'm not sure about that, y'all. Hold on. I did this. No.
Gin and tonic bad. My
Yeah.
sister gave me a Java jelly bean
What
sundae.
kind do you want?
I didn't like Java.
You don't want gin and tonic.
I wanted a margarita.
Okay. What do you
A
want?
margarita and a strawberry daiquiri combined.
Mojito, strawberry, pina colada.
I
That
don't
sounds
want
like you
pina
don't it.
colada.
Big
He likes
fan.
coconut.
If you like pina coladas, okay, have fun. I got to get something different because that was not my favorite. That was too accurate, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they like sugar them up. They didn't sugar that up.
mimosa.
They didn't sugar that up, but those are going to be fun. Thank you so much, Patty. That's going to be a lot of fun to play with.
Oh my gosh.
And the staff are going to love it. Which one did you get?
A mimosa. I'm guessing you tore the other ones off, so I don't know what
I
they are.
gave it. I put it over there. Where'd it go?
Oh wow,
I swear
Oh,
I dropped
wow.
it. There it is. Oh, I put it on the shelf we passed things on.
that's really
The gin and
alcoholic tasting. No, just the mimosa.
Look at this cute card. A paper hug.
The pina colada tastes exactly like a pina colada.
Does it? This is cute, isn't it? Look at that.
All right, let's find a
Blurb
margarita.
it. Let's see what this is in here. I think there's a note. Here's a note. This note is from Becky Horn. Is Becky watching? I thought I saw
She
her a while
is.
ago. Dear Maymay and crew, thank you for all you do for us, both in front of the camera and behind the scenes. Your dedication and talent are very much appreciated. Maymay, I hope the Weenie Dog will keep your cards in control. Look at that. The cards are for your ministry, and if you can't use them for that, for any reason, please use them yourself or give them to friends who need to send a card. Don't be too impressed with the number of cards. It is several years worth. With love, Becky Horn. So Becky sent cards for the card ministry. Thank you so much for that. Your card is great, Becky. And I got to see what you meant by Weenie Dog, so I think it's in here. Oh my goodness. He's a cord keeper, so keep my cord straight. Oh my goodness, you guys, he's so cute. Oh my gosh, and he's heavy. Look, shenanigans.
He is quite cute.
He's going to go on my desk to hold my cords.
Joe
He's
would be
so
very proud of
cute.
that.
Yeah, he complained about our cords the other day. Since Joe started working in IT, he's kind of snooty like that. So
He is
came
very-
in fussing about our cords. But honestly, could I not put cards in him? Yes, I could. Look at that. I could just sit him on my desk and
Here.
like,
Didn't she say you could put cards
it's
in it?
cords, but I read cards. 'Cause-
Oh.
Here,
But isn't this cute? What's this one?
strawberry daiquiri.
Anything's better than gin and tonic.
Strawberry daiquiri. No,
Did you try the gin and tonic?
no.
Please do. It's gross. Please try it. It says I do that all the time. Thank you so much, Becky. I love this little guy. He feels like a Homer to me. I don't know why. He feels like Homer. So he's going to be my cord
Homie.
Homer. Cord Homer.
Oh, this one's really good.
Gosh, y'all, there's a lot in here.
You should try that one. It's
That
really
one was good. I just had.
That one's really good. That's a margarita.
Oh, look at this Terrence card.
You said gin and tonic?
Oh, look at that card. It's the white one. Look at this card. So cute. May this Easter holiday be a special time to celebrate with joy, happiness, and of course, chocolate bunnies. Wishing you a happy Easter celebration with your family and that you receive lots of chocolate treats from the Easter Bunny. Happy Easter. Look at that.
Fab.
I love that. That's so good. Thank you, Terrence. Y'all, we were moving furniture and I pulled my back and I have to keep dancing because it hurts. I have to keep moving around. I apologize. This is beautiful. Woo, somebody's address almost showed in screen. This is beautiful. I don't know what this is. Let me see what this says. To the Maymay Made It family, thank you for having this outreach for others to give to. Blessings, Melba Moen. I believe Melba must have sent some cards in, so we appreciate those. Who is this from? All of this was kind of tucked together, so let me see if I can figure this out. This is cute. There's a message on the back. Let me read. Oh, to Shannon. It's a birthday card for you. Shannon, I feel like I know you and I've never met you. I pray God blesses you greatly this year and the years to come. Thank you for all you do. You're such a blessing. Celebrate big. You deserve it. Happy birthday. Love, Connie Woods. There we go.
Sweet.
Corbin and Jet.
How
Look at this.
sweet.
This is a cute card.
Oh, I'm going to have to hang it right here.
Homer can hold it.
Homer can hold my card.
I'll put it on the shelf we pass things on. Oops.
Thanks.
So she must have sent this to you.
That's sweet.
Connie loves to send us books. I don't know because it's quilty. Is Connie on? I don't know what's what.
Are you trying to take my book?
I don't know if it's yours. I mean, I want it to be mine. Let me see. There's more cards. Let's see if these are from Connie. Hold on.
I like to squeeze the
Is
day.
Connie watching? This is not Connie, so I'm going to put that one back.
That's so cute.
Not Connie. Okay. This is beautiful. It's called The Quilt of Life. And it looks like it's quilty devotionals. This says God's pattern. That's cute, isn't it?
I love it.
This is cute. We can share it.
Yeah.
Because you can do it and then I can do it. All right, let me get my back. Getting down there is
Do you
not
need me
fun.
to help you?
Getting down there. I'll just hold this box up. So these were made by Michelle Rowe. I want to show these really quick. Michelle Rowe has been to the store 4 times in 4 weeks, 4 times in 3 weeks. She has been here so much recently. And look at this cute thing she brought. This is like a shadow box that she made all out of paper. It's 100% paper. The frame is paper. These are from the Jesus is My Jam stamp set. She used some dies in there. Isn't that cute? They're 12 by 12, by the way, and that's acetate, like on the frame. And look at this one. Another Happy Easter one. Aren't those cute? I love this. I think they're so cute. They're good for displays. Stuff like that's so bright and cheery on your shelves. Like if you just need a shelf sitter, super cute. Ooh, what is this? Okay, I know we have not waited this long to open this. What do you see what's inside? Surely we have not waited this long. Y'all, that's a Christmas card. Hold on. It says, Dear Maymay, I wanted to send this for the subscriber tree, but it was too big. So I made it into a pillow for you. It will take a 16-inch pillow form. Sorry, it's a little late. Okay, I was like, I hope we did not lose this or something. Also, wanted you to know that Jasmine is a very kind young lady. She was very helpful with my return and increased my desire to come down to one of your events. Hope to meet you all soon. In Christ's love, Kathy Stadler. Sorry for the mistake, but we don't do perfect. I didn't see a mistake. And I think Jasmine wrote that little section. Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if like Jasmine like hand wrote a bunch of like it was like stuck in there. Today's Jasmine's 1-year anniversary
You're
with
going
us,
to
by
give
the way.
Jasmine a complex.
No, I'm not. I think it's funny. And look, I hope she does. I hope she sticks Post-it notes on stuff. By the way, Jasmine's great. Everything should just say that. I would do it. That's hilarious.
Amber and I would do it.
Of course we would do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is what she made.
Michelle says the
16-inch
strawberry
pillow form.
one is for your kitchen, and there's a letter to go with it.
Yeah.
Michelle said.
Holidays.
Okay, Jasmine told me I had a letter not for camera, so that must be it. So I will read that. I mean, off camera.
Happy holidays.
Y'all, how cute. Did you hand? Oh my goodness. It's counted crochet, or I don't know. What is this, cross stitch? I don't know. This is incredible.
That's so pretty.
So cute.
That is cute.
I love this so much, and look at all the buffalo check. Oh
You have to put it in a chair.
Oh, it's perfect. I have the perfect spot for it. I have the perfect
Kathy
spot.
said Jasmine did not write that.
I think I would get. She should. I would totally do it. Are you kidding me?
That's cute.
Are you actually kidding me? It's Darcy on a cup.
It looks like Darcy.
It looks just like Darcy.
It looks like Darcy.
This is so cool.
Darcy
I love
do.
this. It's a twist lid. I love a twist lid. You know why I love a twist lid? Because if you have a little bit left in there and you have to pop it off, you always spill it. You know what I'm talking about? This is the perfect coffee size.
I put an apron on this morning when I was washing my cup so it didn't splash me because of that.
I love this cup. 6 hours hot, 12 hours cold.
Woohoo!
I'm happy with that.
That's the only kind of dog I'll have, so can I have
Fill
your cup?
this cup. Yeah, who wants to fill it first?
I'll take your cup.
Counted cross stitch. Fill that. Thank you so much. I love that.
Serengeti.
I love it.
Is
All right,
it
let's look at some
Yeti's
cards.
cousin? That is so cute.
I gotta check for addresses because they keep kind of appearing. There's a card that says hello. Oh, it's to Vinny. I'm going to let you read that and see if you can read it. I don't know if you can or not. It's a pretty long letter, but I didn't see who it was from either. I should have looked. But this is the card it came in, so that was to Vinny. And sometimes when it's a letter, I'm a little afraid to just read it. So we'll let him look at that. And then, oh, I don't want that address to show. There we go. And this one says, thank you so much for the lovely box of cards. You can be assured they will be used. I belong to 2 different groups that can send cards to seniors. It's a wonderful gift. Thank you, Joanne Warren. It says, Joanne Warren. So Joanne was a recipient of card ministry cards. Y'all, people love the card ministry cards. And if you would like to get some cards so that you can send out cards to somebody, maybe you don't make cards, if you'll just contact us at info@maymaymadeit.com, you can get a box of cards too, just like Joanne did. Joanne, thank you so much, and thank you for sending those cards out. That means a lot to us. Look at this beautiful card. Hello, dear Maymay and crew. Thank you so much for all the effort you put into teaching paper crafting. I've learned so much from you. I've enclosed cards for the card ministry. Thank you for taking care of getting these cards where they are needed. I love your tutorials. I listen to them on YouTube. Your sister in Christ, Linda Vanderhook. I think I said that right, Vanderhook. That is beautiful, Linda. Thank you so much, and thank you for the cards, you guys. I've seen Jasmine up there getting boxes ready and getting them out the door. So if you need some greeting cards, we've got them for you. All we ask is that you send them to somebody. Don't hold on to them. Just put a card in somebody's mailbox. That's what we want. Here's another one. Warmest wishes. It says, enclose your cards for the ministry. Thank you for the opportunity to bless others with the craft we love and for all you do for his glory. Blessings, Rose Audette. Please feel free to reuse this card. See how Rose does this always. And a lot of you guys did this. You write on something and either secure it in there barely or just put it inside so we can use the card again. And we appreciate that. Thanks, Rose. Rose, you might get an award for most cards submitted, I think. I don't know. We should have kept up with that over the years, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
This might be my letter. Nope, this is the one that Jasmine wrote about herself in. I'm kidding. She did not. I know she did. I hope that next time, I'm not kidding, because this is my sense of humor. I hope next time everything has a Post-it note on it that says, oh, by the way, Jasmine is fantastic. Oh, by the way, Jasmine did a great job.
Shannon is amazing.
Now we'll do it. Let me see what this one is. Oh, how sweet. It says, Dear Maymay, I'm 86 years young and had to stop working 2 years ago. Good Lord. Wow. She stopped working at 84. I'm not good at retirement, and you and your card ministry have given me a much needed purpose for getting up each morning. My day starts with Bible study and prayer. Then I start making cards. My daily goal is to make several. Let me take this out of here. Here's one of her cards you guys can see. That's beautiful. Look at that. My daily goal is to make several cards a day and send them to your ministry. I pray the cards bring joy to those who receive them. Thank you again for your teaching programs and ministry. Give my love to Vinny and the crew. Love in Christ, Pat McClue. Pat, you're so sweet. Also makes lots of cards for the card ministry. I love it. Y'all are so sweet. And that's exactly why we did the card ministry. So many people love to make cards but don't have enough people to send them to. And then so many people don't make cards and need cards. And that's what we do. I even tell my locals, if you want cards, come in and get them for free. Just come pick them up as long as you're sending them out to people. So thank you guys so much for that. If you want more information about the card ministry, I'll show you on our website in a minute where you can see that, because we're going to look at the website too. All right, I think I got through it all. And only one gin and tonic jelly bean, and I'm still here with you. I'm not even affected. You see that?
Yeah.
I can really hold my jelly bean, Shannon.
They're non-alcoholic, so you'll be fine.
You already looked.
It says it on the back,
Jess
right
White
by the
says,
flavors. It says
I
these are
personally
non-alcoholic.
all jasmines are the best. But
That's
it does
perfect.
come from a jasmine.
That's perfect. Now I know every one of y'all are going to say, and it'll be funny if every card, by the way, Jasmine's the greatest. By the way, Jasmine's the greatest.
Kind of like that. This is Vinny's favorite card, and
The eggnog
everybody
card.
sent it to him.
Do y'all remember the eggnog card? You must have got 150 eggnog
At
cards.
least.
We got a lot of eggnog
Let me
cards.
see that mouse real quick, and we'll start to switch over. Okay, let me show y'all some stuff. Let's start with. Let me get there. Shannon's going to leave the scene where it is while I figure out how to do this part. So, I'm going to start with Craft Acropolis because so many of you guys have been asking for this, and we have done it.
Dum, dum, dum. No, they're not boozy jelly beans. They're boozy flavored jelly beans. They're just Jelly Belly's cocktail classics. So all of the flavors are cocktail flavors.
So I'll just tell you, I can hold my jelly beans.
Well,
know.
I mean, I'm
You're
glad.
just saying.
I'm just saying. I had a whole gin and tonic jelly bean, and it has not affected me in the least.
Do you see how cute their skew is?
It's a jelly
It's a jelly bean.
I'll have to show that in a minute. All right, so I'm on the screen. So if you'll switch to it, then I'll be able to do it. All right, I'm going to show y'all on the Crafty site, or on the Maymay event. There we go. Are we
Cool.
back?
Can you hear me now?
I
Can
told
you hear me
myself
now?
earlier,
Can
don't
you hear me
forget to
now?
do that.
Can you hear me
so
now?
I'll need the mouse back again.
Can you hear me now? I turned my volume up just to see. Hello, hello, hello. But there we go. Yep, we're back.
Sorry, y'all. I forgot to put the volume in this. Okay, so let's go back to where I was. So we're at maymayevents.com. Okay, I'm going to go back to the home page. So this is what it looks like, maymayevents.com. And if you want to come and be with us, May 8th through the 11th is when we have these classes. And we've broken them out of bundles so that you now can customize your trip, okay? So what you do is you come down here on the page. If you want to take one of our current online classes that we offer, you can click right here and do that. If you want to come and be with us at the Craft Acropolis event, click here. And this is where we've broken everything out so you can buy the classes individually, okay? There's not as many left because classes sold, we sold over half of them. So there's not as many left, but grab what you want, okay? Now you'll see this paper crafting bundle is grayed out. The reason for that is we still have people calling wanting to buy the paper craft bundle. And as long as we have this where we can use it in the back room, we can still sell a bundle. We just have to pull it from the other classes. So that's why that's sitting there. Ignore that if you don't want the bundle.
If you want the bundle, call.
If you want the bundle, you got to call us because we'll have to do it manually. Okay. Now, my class, Stampability, I want you guys to take this class. If you've never taken stamping, Stamp Right Up, and even if you have, because the difference this time is I've ordered the products in for us to do it's a hands-on workshop. We're literally going to get our hands dirty and practice and touch and feel everything at the same time. And I'm really excited about that because it'll give me the opportunity to also see what you guys do, and I'll be able to go forward and teach even better. When I can see, when I say something like this and then you react like this, it'll help me in teaching if I see that what I'm saying is causing you to react different, if that makes sense. So anyway, Stampability, if you're ever wondered what ink to use with what card, what ink to use with what marker to use with what ink, what paper to use with what ink to use with what surface, I'm going to teach you all of that, and we're going to play and touch, and it's going to be fun. And I will tell you something. This class has created what we're calling around here Markergate.
It has indeed.
Because getting markers for this class has not been easy, but as of yesterday, we sourced them. So that is one thing you get. You'll get, I want to say in this class in your kit, you get 3 or 4 different kinds of ink. You get 3 or 4 different surfaces to play with. You get, I think it's 6 markers that we'll be using to play with the different inks. You get a stamp set that I've made just for this class to use to teach in this class. And you get a waffle flower stencil mat. Is that what it's called, the stencil mat?
Yes.
Because we're also going to be we're going to be learning some techniques as well in the class. So it's just 2 hours of learning all about stamping is what that one is, and it's super fun. Now, the stitch binding class with Shannon. In this class, you're going to get the new We Are stitch binding tool that they have. So you'll get that plus a bunch of other pieces to go with it. The kits for these classes are incredible, by the way. They're incredible. And then Shannon's going to teach you this stitchy braided type of binding that can be used for albums, journals, notepads. You could do a legal pad holder and put this on one side so you have a little stitchy journal situation. It can be used for just about anything. Then the linen and lace vignette. Listen to me, you guys. Brenda's kit for this one is the best ever. It has lights. It has little iron fences. It has little metal urns. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Y'all won't believe.
The paper.
I hope to be able to do a video showing you all the stuff. I don't know if we're going to have time. We're trying to, but the event's getting here pretty quick. But on top of her regular linen and lace that she gives you so much of, you're also getting a bunch of ephemera. A lot of Tim Holtz ephemera. A lot of, what's that one he uses? Vintage? I forget whatever his line is called. But a lot of that. She went wacky on this one. So your kit alone is worth this one. Then, if you want to get the table only, you can get the table only here. If you're only coming for a certain amount of days and you want a table for those days, call us, okay? We don't have a way to kind of do like a break it out. We can break it out for you personally, but it's weird to do that. I wouldn't be able to do like 5 different options. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, da-da-da. But if you will let us know, if you're like, I want to come, but I can only come Monday and Tuesday, and I want to take the classes that are available on Monday and Tuesday, no problem. Just call Shannon and let her help you buy your classes, and we'll get the table for you. We'll figure out how all that works for you. Okay. Now, the Quilting Essentials class, if you've ever even thought about quilting, if you've ever been like, I just want to see how detailed it is, if it's difficult, if it's not, I just want to see, this is the one to take. Penny and Emily are going to take you through all the basics, show you some of the cool tools that are available to you now. Like if you ever watched your grandma quilt and you think it's too hard, it's all easier now. Everything's modernized, you know. So that's a great class for you to learn all about quilting, the terms, what's required to be a quilter, like what tools you have to have. And I'll tell you something about Penny. She's not like me. I'm a tool person. Penny's like, you don't need that. You can do it like this. You don't need, you know, she can teach you how to be frugal, and she can teach you how to spend the money too. It's up to you. I go in her store. This literally happened. I'm in her store and she got these circle, what are the plexiglass rulers? Basically, they're like permanent patterns is what they are, and they're circles. They're like 3 different sizes. She's like, what are you going to do with those? I said, don't have any idea, but I just know some night at midnight I'm going to wish I had a circle ruler, and here is one, so I'm buying it, right? And she doesn't understand that. She doesn't work that way. She wants to know what everything is for. So you'll love learning from Penny in that way. Now, the Quilt As You Go pot holder. Sorry, y'all, didn't mean to do that. The Quilt As You Go pot holder. This is the plan for this. I want you to think of it as a mini quilt, because that's exactly what you're doing in that class. We're calling it a pot holder because that's what you'll use the little mini quilt for. But the purpose of this technique is to teach you, number one, how to do quilt as you go, which is a really cool technique for those of you who don't have like a long arm quilter, or you don't have a machine really that's made for you to quilt a whole quilt. The quilt as you go is a great way to make a quilt pretty quickly. But the pot holder allows you to make a mini quilt from start to finish. So you'll put the top together, you'll put the batting in it, you'll put the backer on it, and you'll bind it. And then what you learn, you just go bigger to make a full-size quilt. It's literally the same process. So it's a cool one for you to take to see what that is like if you've ever wanted to make a quilt. Now, the casserole dish cover, this was a suggestion for me, and here's the reason. I had a party to go to at Christmas time, and I had this casserole dish that didn't have a protector. I didn't have one to fit it, and it was a cool way to make something quickly to protect what was in it, and that's what she's going to do, is show you how to do that. So it makes a perfect gift. You'll find you'll make them for everybody. It's easy to size it up, size it down, what have you, but it's also a good way to learn how to put in elastic and how to use your machine with elastic. There's a lot of tips and tricks you'll learn while you're making this project. So there's that one available. Now, the big room quilt is still available. This is one where every morning in the big room quilt, Penny's going to give us a step for that day to accomplish. And so we'll do that step, and we'll do a step every day, and by the end of the event you'll have a quilt top made. So that's pretty cool. If you've ever wanted to do that, it's a neat time to try making a quilt top. Now, this extra meal ticket, we get a lot of questions about that. A lot of times people will bring like their spouse or someone that sits at the table with them just to keep them company. We don't allow 2 crafters to take one table, but you can bring someone. Like some people bring their husband or their sister or somebody that just kind of comes in and out. Like some people will come and sit and read a book, and then they'll go run around and do some shopping or come back just because of traveling. So if they want to have lunch, you can buy extra meal tickets for that.
Or if you're super hungry.
Or if you want 2 meals, you can do that. That's up to you. The food is good, so if you want 2 meals, Hannah does a great job. The same person who catered our Crafting in the Country is doing this one, and Hannah does an amazing job. So you'll love the food too. So that's what we did. We broke that out for you guys. So many of you were saying, I can't come for the whole time. I don't want to get the whole bundle. I want to get pieces and parts. So you can do that. Let me show you this too. Let's say you're going to buy one of mine or Shannon's or Brenda's classes. You'll need to pick the time and day. Okay, this is important. So when you come, like this is my class, when you come here, see where it says Monday, 9 a.m. If you do this drop down, if you're like, I can't be there Monday, I can only be there Tuesday, then you need to pick the day where you can attend. Okay, and you don't need to buy all of them because it's the same class every day. I'm just teaching it 3 times. So let me go back and I'll show you Shannon's too. So like if you want to come do Shannon's class, you'll see here's your option, so make sure you pick. And be sure you're mindful of this. If you are coming in, you are building your own class, you'll want to go, okay, I'm taking a class Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and you want to make sure that's what you put in your cart. You want to make sure you put a Monday class, a Tuesday class, a Wednesday class, so that you don't double book yourself. You sort of can't double book yourself because the way we have it all, you can see here, you sort of can't, but I'm afraid there might be a class here or there that might trip you up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to try and pay attention to
your orders,
and make sure you don't mess yourself up if you're buying individual tickets. As far as the meal tickets go, they probably will not be available the day of because we have to get with Hannah ahead of time so she can buy the groceries and prepare the food.
So you do have to buy your meal ticket prior to the
I would say that we probably will have to turn meal tickets off the 1st of May because she'll need time to go grocery shopping
Yeah.
She literally, it's her and her mom who cater, and they'll have to get the stuff, get all the work done, get it all made. I mean, worst case scenario, we could leave it up until like May 3rd to give her time.
Yeah.
But just know, go ahead and grab your meal tickets if you need them.
The stampability class is 2 hours.
All of the classes we ask you to allot 2 hours for. That's what we allot for them. So all the classes will finish in 2 hours. Oh, I told her wrong. I told Sylvia wrong. Too many people. You know your name. We just had that discussion the other day.
I do know my name.
With Brenda's class, same thing. Pay attention to the day and the time so you can get your schedule. When you buy a full bundle, we do it for you. We do your schedule for you, and you don't have to think about it. But if you're going to do it this way, you got to pay attention. All right, what questions about Craft Acropolis? Or as some people say, Craft Apocalypse, which I also like, and I also wish we'd have thought of. Y'all were already answering some questions. I don't have a chat, so you'll have to.
That's all I've seen so far.
Okay. All right, come be with us, y'all. Make it happen. It's so fun. You'll love this event. It's a good one.
And you'll love our little town.
You'll love our town, and you'll get to meet so many people.
And if you don't buy the meal tickets, if you're just coming, there are places to eat.
Yes.
So no worries. You're not like 20 minutes away from a restaurant. So
You're
if
like
you don't,
3 or 4
if you
minutes
don't,
away.
yeah, if you don't get the meal, there
10
are
minutes
places
at the
you can
most,
go
probably.
get food and come back.
We just did the meal because we discovered at Crafting in the Country how convenient it was. And, well, we were further out at Crafting in the Country.
Yes.
This one is not that far out. But the other thing is, it also gives us more time to hang out, and it gives us more time to craft together. So that's why we did it. And plus, if you do schedule classes, your meal is there. You don't have to go out in between classes and try to find something to eat, based on how your schedule is. So, and the food is good. Hannah does a good job.
We have, I think, haven't we created a Facebook group for this?
Yes.
Okay,
And
I will get the
email
list.
has not been sent out
Okay,
yet.
I will get the list together. I'll make a note now to get the email sent out to y'all that have purchased classes already for the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Diana asks, what all do you get in the quilting bundle besides the layer cake?
In the bundle.
Her question literally says, what will we get for the quilting bundle besides the layer cake?
Tell me which, because we took the bundles out. So tell me which class you're talking about, which thing, and then I can tell you. For the big room class, I think you get the
I'm pulling up now.
layer cake, the pattern, thread, everything. I think you get everything you need to do it except your sewing machine. I'm pretty sure, if that's the one she's talking about. And they are using a layer cake so we don't have to do so much cutting. There still will be some cutting, but if we started with full pieces, it would have been a lot of cutting. So
Yes,
There will be electricity, so you won't have to worry about that. You will have access to that.
Bring your extension cords though. It
Also-
is on the Make It kit.
let me tell you
Please.
something that Penny told me. She said yesterday that she thinks she's going to let you guys just pick your layer cakes. So she's going to bring them and let you choose them. Where before, she was going to have certain ones, but yesterday she told me she thinks she's going to let everybody pick.
She's asking about the 3 smaller classes, not the big room.
Okay. In this class, in the Quilting Essentials class, you get a kit. She is putting together a kit. I don't know exactly everything. Let me see if I have it in here. I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, we'll play with tools, explore your sewing machine, and learn about products on the market today. You get a kit in every class, and I'm not sure what's in them. All you need, here's how you can know. All you need to bring to this class is your sewing machine and the tools required to operate it, like bobbins and foot pedals. So everything else you need will be included in that class. I think she did that in everything.
Tamitha says if you click on the class and see,
Yeah, the
you can see
essentials
what
class
the
just
kit
doesn't say.
includes.
Debbie wants to know. Well, no, not Debbie. Sorry, it moved. Truly Blessed. Are these the same events that will be shown on the online?
No,
No.
they're different.
No. At this point, we're doing this one live. We have not made, we're doing this one in
Yeah.
person. We have not made any plans to do this online at this point. Now, I will tell you, sometimes I will bring you these classes. I'm not going to tell you that I won't. Sometimes I will bring you these classes, depending. I'm hoping that my stampability class does become something I do online, but I'm not promising because I want to see how it goes in person. Sometimes that's what we do too. We try things out in person, decide if they're going online. And if we ever do bring them online, it'll definitely be after this event. We're not people who like sell classes and let you get the same. Like, I'll never live stream a class because I feel like the students should get that first. They paid for it. They've traveled. They're going to get it first. So there's no promises that these will come later. Again, and I can't speak for Penny, but I know she's not doing these before the event online. She could later. At this point, she hasn't started teaching classes online.
The bundles did include the meal plan, right?
The bundles did. If you got the bundles, you're covered. If you already bought your bundle and you need a meal plan, you're good. But if you need extras, you did have to buy that extra for your bundle.
And if you buy just a table, you get the meals.
That's right. If you buy the table only, I'll show you. If you click on it, it'll tell you what it includes is right here. You see that continental breakfast for 4 days, catered lunch for 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, refreshments throughout the day, swag items valued at more than $50. Listen, you definitely want to buy the table because there's swag coming that you can only get that way.
Yeah.
Like we have, yeah.
Nancy's there. You can bring your iron if you're quilting.
Yes.
And I will bring my clothes, so in your spare time, you can iron my stuff and put them on hangers, and I'll take them back home.
Let me show you this too. Shannon updated the Make It kit supplies, didn't you? Are you working on it?
I had done that, but I need to add iron to it now because we
Okay.
didn't say that, so
We
you
didn't.
can add your iron.
So I want you to see this. Items you need before classes start. This is going to be your paper stuff, okay? And if you look down here, she's got the sewing stuff, which is additional, okay? And I want to show you that we put, where do we put it? Extension cord. And you need to go into extension cord and put power strip. I would bring a power strip for the big room. And the reason we say an extension cord, not so much for the paper crafting classes, but, well, you might want one for my class too because we're going to heat emboss. So you might want to bring an extension cord for that. Do we have we have heat embossing tool on here. Yeah. So you might want to bring an extension cord for that. We'll have some as well. But if you're bringing your sewing machine, you probably want to bring an extension cord for it. And listen, if you have a power strip at your table, you can use it in the room. You just might not want to have to move it. So that's why we're saying maybe bring a couple if you want to do that. Okay, then. We get the questions answered? Can we move on?
Sorry, I was adding stuff.
Is it time to move on?
I don't iron either, Nancy. Well, I mean, I do. Some things get ironed. I had to iron my blue jeans this morning.
Here's a new website.
Yay!
If you have questions about Craft Acropolis, we'll keep answering them. We'll just pause to do it. All right, let's talk about the new website, okay? So, there are still some changes coming. There's still some tweaks we've got to make. But at a certain point when you're building these websites, it has to go live before you can make those tweaks. And the reason that is...
Hey, can you pause just 1 second? You can't see comments.
I cannot.
But Debbie says, I'm on oxygen and was hoping to bring my concentrator that would sit on the floor next to me, but I'm not able to use it with an extension cord.
Oh, we'll make sure we get you to a wall.
Can we put her somewhere where she can just
100%.
plug straight into the wall?
Because there are some
100%.
floor jacks, too, that we could probably get you
We'll
next
just make
to.
sure your
Yeah.
table accommodates you 100%. We can pretty much accommodate. I mean, we have a lot of space in this building and a lot of ways to do that. We will absolutely do that. We will make that happen.
So yes, Debbie, we'll hook you up.
Literally. We will. No, we will make it happen for you. Also, for you guys coming in, we always try to have people at the front door when you get there to help you bring your stuff inside. We help you set up. Whatever you need, we try to help. That first day, we really try to get you all set up and raring to go pretty quick.
Help get you situated.
To the website?
To the
To
website.
the website, Batman.
Okay, here's the thing. With this new website comes new features, but that also means some of our old features don't speak to this new website. That's why some things are like a little hamster wheelie for just a little bit while we're in the back trying to fix all those little things. We know this morning that the wish list had not brought itself over automatically, and so Amber was working on that right away. The other thing we knew that was not working right away was, if you're a member of the club, the manage your subscription button went away. and we're working on getting that back. We have an
Yes.
email out to that company to get that back. But if you need to manage your subscription in the meantime, meaning if you need to pause it, change it, anything, just either email info@maymaymadeit.com and we can still do that from the back room, or you can call Jasmine and she can still do that. But we will have that button back. They just have to write some code and put it in. And so we're waiting on them to get that done. And there was a third thing we were working on.
Gallery, for some, I mean, for me it's working right, but for others it's not. I don't know how it's working for y'all.
Now it's working right for me.
for you.
Earlier it was not working correctly, but right now I love the gallery. I will get lost on the gallery looking at y'all's
Y'all,
pictures.
there's so much inspiration. So much. So
Hey,
much.
now that we have this, I wonder if we can reformat this to be more pictures wide now since we have more.
We might be able to.
We might be able to do that. We need to check that. If you don't know about our customer gallery, it is basically our very own Pinterest. Like, you can come in here and get so much inspiration. Look, oh my goodness, somebody did that very card I did this morning. Do you see that? The third
Yep.
card is literally the card I did this morning. I bet they didn't have the problems I had. I bet theirs turned out perfect. Look at that quilt card. Y'all just see that I will
That
get lost.
quilt is
Look at
so
that one. Look
pretty.
at the, I'm pointing. Oh my goodness. This card, you guys, look at this card. Tony Sloan. I should have known that was Tony Sloan. The flower pot person I showed you this morning, Tony Sloan.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's a really cool card, by the way.
Her Brad's holding her "Hello, my friend" down.
Look. But look at this little guy. Oh
I
my
know,
goodness.
it's precious.
I should have known. I should have known. You guys do such good work. Look how good
Oh,
these
look
are.
at the blue one beside it.
Hold on, let me go back.
Hello, my friend.
Oh, it's so cute.
I love that stamp set. It's just so pretty.
All of these are so good. Look at this acetate card.
Oh, this one's like a Lucy card.
Heather Green. We need to have a day where we just do a live going through our gallery. It's incredible. Look at these quilt cards. Look at this one. So if you're wondering what this is, on our gallery, it's like inspiration for our stamp set. So you can see here, these are how people look at this one. Look at that.
I love it.
So good. So the gallery is working right now. All right, let's go back to the home page. On the home page, here's what you'll see. I will tell you, the home page will change, okay? Sometimes the graphics will be different. They will look different. They'll be in different spots. It'll just depend on what we have going on, okay? Right now, what we've done is we put the new and back in stock as the first thing, okay? Then we have this graphic for Craft Acropolis, and then we have Wreathology underneath it. The home page will edit. I also love this. If there's a brand you love, you can come right down here and look for their logo and find them. I love this. Sylvia made every one of these graphics. I wish I could tell y'all what all goes into this, right? Like, she literally had to go and make every single one of these for our website, and she did an amazing job, and I love them. You can also view all. Pretty much anytime you see a collection or something, you can view it all, so you can see it like that. Let's go back. So if you're on the home page and you click new products, it's going to take you to everything that is new up into about 25 to 30 products, okay?
Hey, show them how you can just add it to the cart from there.
Oh yeah, we love this feature. Let me show you this. So if you go right here, I'm going to go to the top. Let's say you want to get this 8x8 Lysa cherry pack. You can just click add to cart, and it goes straight into your cart like this. You can even estimate your shipping right here. Isn't this cool? Love it. And then I'm going to go here. You can also do a quick view. Let's say you want to learn more about this. You can click quick view, and it's going to open right here and show you the item, the price, all that information. Okay. Then let me go show you this. Do you see where it says view? Maybe you don't want to see it like this. You want to see it in a list form. You go just like this, and you can see one item at a time. I actually do that a lot when I buy them from a distributor because I get confused when they're all over the place. So you can do that. You can change the date if you want to see things, or not just the date. You can change how you're seeing them. You can ask this to display more items per page. Right now, I think we only have 24 items in this collection, or 23 items in this collection. We're trying not to have it be just like every new thing we brought in the past 3 years. We're trying to like really clean that up for you. Also, availability. You can choose if you want to see in stock and out of stock, and you can choose if you want to say, I don't want to spend $110. Let's come down here. I want to see things that are this much, and it will edit that for you. Pretty cool, right? All right, my favorite part is shop products. If you hover over shop products, this is the best part, and there's still more to come, but this is what I love. Let's say you want to shop adhesives. Speaking of adhesives, Art Glitter Glue is shippable now to 99% of places. If it's still cold where you are, if it's still below 30, is it below 40 degrees?
40 degrees
If it's
at
still below
night.
40 degrees at night where you are, we can't ship it to you. But for the most part, everybody can get it. But if you come right here and you hover, there's a lot of hovering. Let me show you this. Not a lot of clicking, mostly hovering. Hover over shop products. Hover over adhesives. Come out here and you can see that you can click and go directly to those products. So we can go just to art glitter glue, just to foam tape, just to Mod Podge, just to sticky tape. And there's also an and more. Now here's why that is. If we only have one product that's not, if I don't need a whole collection for one product, like Zig, that's where it'll end up. Okay, so always check the and more.
And also, as far as art glitter glue goes, fine metal tips, replacement tops, and pins will be back in stock on Monday.
Perfect. Now, albums is going to get a fly out. It does not have one right now because we weren't sure how we were going to do that. We think we're going to do it by brand. That's what we're feeling like we're going to do. Because like 49 and Market brand, Photo Play, Graphic 45, like they pretty much are the ones who do the pre-mades. So we're probably going to do it that way to make it easier for you to find. But right now, everything that has to do with an album or a folio is in this this menu drop down. Next is Bibles, books, and stationery. Also, we'll be getting, we call those flyouts. They're probably not called flyouts. That's what we call them. It'll be getting a flyout too because we'll be doing them for these separates, but we haven't got that done yet. Not exactly sure how we're laying that one out. Coloring. Shannon did a great job on this one. I want y'all to see this. So you've got markers, paints, pencils, watercolor, and more. So these make sense. Let's look at the and more and you'll see. So in here it's going to be like your mono sand eraser, watercolor cardstock, your watercolor brushes, your Nuvo brushes, things like that. But they're also, so you don't miss them, they are also in other sections. Let me see if I can show you. So there's our Deco Art paint. Where was watercolor? Well, we don't have them in there. I thought we had them in here too. Maybe we need to add those there too. Like the watercolor paper, the watercolor brushes. They should be tagged watercolor, so. All right, let's keep going.
Some of it, y'all, just getting your tags right on our side.
And also, when you're shopping, if you see something like, I wish this was here,
yeah,
tell us.
Send us an email.
Tell us, we can do it. Let's look at die cutting. Here's what we did here. Die cutting and embossing work together, but they don't, right? Because you have wet embossing and dry embossing. So here's what we did. We put dies here, embossing folders, machines, plates and accessories, and more, okay? When you come to embossing, you'll see here we have folders, powders, ink, tools, and more. So do you see up here where we have embossing folders right here? We also have them here. So that's one thing that is in two places, if that makes sense. Embellishments and stickers. Look at all this for you now. Inks. And we may, I think we will do this, make a note to let's go back and put brands in here too. Because a lot of you guys may not know.
Brand and where?
In inks.
Add brand.
A lot of you guys know things as Versamark, Versaclair, Memento. A lot of you guys know things like that. So we'll add that there too. And then paper. This is a great one. This one, so good. But I want to show you this because you're not gonna know this. If you hover over this and then you let the flyout happen, okay, you can then scroll and see all of them because there's a lot of paper and cardstock things offered. See that? Want to make sure you see that. Same thing here. And here's what we did with stamping. We've got my stamp sets in all their sizes, okay? Then we've got the monogram sets, and we've got scripture sets, and then we've got vaulted sets. Then we added impressables here, stamp cleaners, stamping tools, accessories, and more. And if you go to tools, it's the same thing. You see that? You need to do the little swivel. Wreathology is going to have flyouts. We haven't got to it yet, but it will. All of this will have flyouts too. Look how pretty all the products are like that. Just so pretty. Okay.
I love the way the new website looks with the products.
I do too. So that's those. Oh, and then there's t-shirts and more.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but I saw on one thing, if there's a variant, when you hover over the picture, it shows you another option.
Okay, I'll go back.
Yeah.
Hey, is that Jenna?
It is Jenna. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, cute. Okay.
Well,
so you said what? Do that again?
If you hover over a product that has variants, like the picture, it'll show the other color or another color.
Oh, what's wrong with this collection?
Drops and liquid embellishments. Well, we might have missed it.
We got to fix that. So if it has a variant, these aren't going to have variant. I went to a bad place.
I know on
That paint has variants, doesn't it?
albums.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, watch this, you
that.
guys.
That.
It changes if there's a variant. That's cool. Let's try markers.
Like on our albums, you know, most of them come black and white.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah. Like scroll down one. That one shows the inside pictures.
I like that.
But if you go down to the next row, see black and white.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Love
Pretty
that.
cool.
Love that.
Pretty cool.
Love that. All right, let's go to digitals and freebies because these have moved. They used to be under blog. Now they have their own home. Okay. So these are the free SVGs that go with our stamp sets. You can get to them right here. Okay. And then these are our free PDF files. Now these are going to be things like if you've ever watched a video and I say there's a free PDF for this, this is where you find that. Okay. If we've ever shared anything for like, look, 2017 holiday planner, 2018, 2019, anything we've ever shared printable, you'll find it here. And then our stamp set list, a lot of you guys asked about, you always ask about a stamp set list. And most of these say what club they're from. I didn't realize that we were doing that. That's really good.
Yeah.
So if you need a stamp set list, let's see what number's on here. Holy cow. Wow. You guys, look how many stamp sets we have. Wow. It just gets better because I know what's coming. Okay, so.
Dum, dum,
Dum,
dum.
dum, dum. Brands, same thing. When you hover over brands, if you do this number,
That's
you
a
can get there.
sensitive subject.
You will probably, brands, you will probably go here a lot more than you think because let's say I show something and you don't really know the name of it and you know it's made by Basic Gray. It's easier to go here and just look and boom. You know what I'm saying? So you'll probably use that more than you think.
Or,
This-
you know, Versafine or Memento.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
Yeah,
all
you'll
the
go
fun
that way.
stuff.
All right, so join the stamp club. This is where you can find the stamp clubs. Now, I want to show you something. We changed the wording here. This is now Stamp of the Month Club US because the US one is a little less expensive than the club outside the US because shipping is a little more expensive here, okay? And then Scripture Club for the US and Scripture Club for outside. So if you're somebody in Arizona and you want to join the Stamp of the Month Club, you just go right here and do that. You don't have to go to outside because you're inside the US, okay? Blog, if you want to get to our blog without having to go off site or having to go directly to it, you click this button and it takes you to our blog. And if you have never traveled to our blog, you really should, because let me tell you something. Like this card right here, you can sign up for updates. I'm not logged in, so this is why it's giving me this. Also, my computer's tired. There we go. So, like, look right here. If I open this up, this is what Tamitha does for you guys, okay? She has the picture that we're talking about, okay? There's the card that we're making there. There's the video for you, and all your measurements are listed right there. Okay. Then even better, she comes down here and links all the products that I used, and then she even gives you, like when I have a coupon code somewhere for something, it's right there. And right down here, share your work on our customer gallery. Join us on Discord. I haven't been on Discord very well. It's really giving me a little bit of grief, but. So, and this is our blog. You can also go back to the website from here. You can go to see my YouTube tutorials from here if you want to. I think that takes you straight to YouTube, actually. It should. Yeah. So it takes you to the YouTubes there. All right, let's go back. So if you have not messed with blog, you should. Gallery we showed earlier. Now events and classes, I'm going to fix this where when you click it, it'll take you there. But if you let it drop down and then click this drop down, it will take you to the event site. So as I said, there is more coming. Okay, there is.
We're trying to get it all fine-tuned and everything working the way it's supposed to.
We have glued ourselves to chairs for 3 days, me and Shannon and Amber. And this is what we've been working on. More than that, because we started doing graphics when Taylor was still here. Taylor actually sourced out I got to show him this too. This is important. Okay. You might know that back in the day, we had like customer service up here, like contact us up here, but we have added some pages and we can't have them all here. So here's what you do. You're going to scroll to the bottom of the page. Okay. When you get down here, we have these additional links, which are about us, our privacy policy, our terms of service, the birthday club, which is where you can go and put your birthday information in so you get your birthday coupon, and our card ministry. This is what we were talking about earlier. This is where you can find out about the card ministry, what's accepted, what we do with it, how it works. Okay, so there's that. And then if we go back over there, you can come down here and you can see the contact us page. We cleaned this up a good bit. Let me show you. It's very simple now, okay? You can call us here on these dates and times, okay? This is our physical and mailing address. You can reach us these days and times, or you can email us. And what we've done here, we've tried very hard to do this. Everybody doesn't do everything, okay? So what we've done is like info. If you have questions about orders, general information, card ministry requests, that goes there. If you want to know if there's something you have a question about inventory or online store issues or suggestions or product requests, it goes here. So if you have website suggestions, I would send it here to Amber. And then Shannon does classes, events, and video tutorials. And then Sylvia does stamp set ideas and requests. And then Tamitha does social media, video tutorials, and blog posts. And you'll notice that mine is not there. There's a reason. I don't do anything.
There's a reason. If we don't know it, we then forward it to Maymay, and she figures it out.
I just don't know anything.
She Googles.
Okay, any questions? Are you writing down all their suggestions? I'm sure they're flying in with suggestions. You see, I said, see any oversights? Email us at info@Maymay Made It. And so you'll see a lot of, it'll be fresh and new. Oh, the loyalty program is still where it was before, and you can also sign up for the newsletter here. Shannon is writing down suggestions. I see you're doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
Writing things we've missed.
All right. Be patient with us on it. We're still working on it. We've never done a full overhaul like this before. It was a big undertaking. And I know it seems like it's not, but here's what you can know. If you see it on this site, we had to put it there. Like every single thing had to be touched. If you've ever built a website before, you know how it works. And so every single thing had to be messed with.
And we want to say this, okay? We are not professional website builders.
We are not. I'm a paper crafter.
So the fact that this team put this together is pretty outstanding. And I promise y'all, they have been sitting around a desk for what seems like forever, putting it together.
People walk in the room, we give them looks.
And they're just,
Or they walk in the room and look at us and like slowly
hard, y'all.
back
I
out.
cannot tell you how hard they have worked. But again, we are not professionals, so there may be things that don't function exactly right.
But we'll get them
we're
there.
working on it.
We've learned a lot, and we'll get them there. And I'm pretty proud of how hard we've worked and how far we've gone.
Now,
Yeah,
if
'cause
you
we've
want
only
to
had
show how much you appreciate all their hard work, go
Here's the
shop.
sales pitch.
Go shop.
Go try it out. We do have a delivery coming today, I've been told. We have some stuff coming today.
Yes.
Was I supposed to say that?
There's the wood embossing folder that Maymay used is coming back in. It's supposed to be in this afternoon. There's a new paper pack coming in called, I can't remember what Amber said, something sewing, or something stitched. I can't remember what it was.
That's
Pretty
exciting.
Stitches, or I can't remember. What else was there?
Watch
There's
the-
more cherry paper coming in, so y'all be watching. I know that has been super popular. I think the 12 by 12's coming back in.
Because we have like a handful of 8 by 8s.
And I gave mine away to a sweet lady that visited. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited
To get
that
some back?
paper. Oh, that paper.
All right.
But yeah, there will be new stuff. So look under the new products later today, and you will see all the newbies that have come back in.
Thank
or
you, Diana. They
restocks.
worked very hard, and they do deserve big gold stars.
I know that for the average person, you're probably like, man, you messed this up and you messed this up. And
Ah,
I
there she
understand.
is.
I
Thanks,
get it.
Amber. Romantic threads.
But it's been romantic threads. It's because we don't know what we're doing.
No.
Between supports and chat tickets and things like that, that's how we get stuff done.
And the sad thing is we would get so far in one day and get what we're doing down, and then come in the next day and forget how to do everything we had just been doing.
yeah.
And yeah, so.
And I'll tell you this, the fact we did what we did in 3 days, I'm pretty impressed with. Again, it wasn't really 3 days because Taylor had already found what we were going to be doing, and she had already kind of said, here's where this goes, and then we just had to make it happen. But
The fact that we hit the go live button yesterday and y'all actually have a website to look at today is amazing.
we kind of had to
Because we were scared.
We kind of had to because we'd made so many changes to work with this website that so many things weren't working with the other website. And it was kind of like, we got to go live whether we like it or not.
Yep.
But I do love it. All right, so, I didn't go back to my screen, but I think are we back to faces or whatever?
We are
Benny,
now.
it's different, but you're going to close us out in prayer in the middle of the day. It feels different, doesn't it?
I'll do it.
All right,
I'll do
let's
it.
close together in prayer. Thank y'all so much for being here. As always, If you have a specific prayer request, you can go over to our Facebook page called Created in Christ and share that with us over there. And for now, Vinny's going to close us out.
All right, let's pray, guys. Hey, God, thank you so much for this day. You're just awesome. And there's no words for me to describe what a blessing that you are to us, and how much you help us, and how much you comfort us, and how much you lead us as we walk through life every day. God, I thank you that you care about the most little possible thing that I'm dealing with, and you want to be involved. That's the thing that just blows my mind. God, you want to be involved in our life, and you want to help us, and you want us to allow you to use us. God, help us to never forget that. God, I thank you for this platform. I thank you for every single person watching today, those that believe in you and those that don't. God, I know that you're able, and I pray that something we say, something we do, a smile on our face, or whatever it is, God, would show people that we love them, because you loved them first. God, we love you. We praise you. We know that you're able to do exceeding and abundantly above all we could ask or think. And God, on that we stand today for whatever we need, whatever our problem is, whatever we're dealing with, whatever struggle we're facing. God, you are able. And I just thank you and praise you for it. I pray, God, today, a special blessing on every person watching. God, they'll never know how much they mean to us and how much we love and care for each one of them. So, God, just hug them today. Wrap your arms around them and let them know that you love them and that we love them. And we'll give you all the praise and honor and glory that you deserve. For we ask it all in your precious Son's name. Amen.
Amen. God's been good today, y'all. We know it, you know it, and we're excited about what He's got for us and the promises that He will fulfill for us. Thank y'all for being here today. Until next time, which will be next Thursday night, we'll be back.